Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the North Carolina versus Notre Dame college basketball matchup on Tuesday, March the 5th, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pick Dawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have products meant for people who make big bets, people with big bankrolls looking for a one-on-one style service. Those products are not available on the website, so if you make big bets like I do, text the number you see on the screen. But let's get to this one. Carolina, North Carolina that is, taking on Notre Dame. ACC college basketball action. Of course, these guys in their last week of the regular season, as is anybody that's playing regular season games right now. They're winding down the season as they head for conference tournaments next week, which of course we'll be covering. But just keep in mind that in March Madness and the way that these conference tournaments work, a lot of the matchups and point spreads don't come out until late or the morning of the games. So you'll have to tune back to YouTube and catch our videos in the morning as we cover a lot of these games then. We usually try and get them out the night before when the point spreads come out, but in the case of March Madness, a lot of them come out the morning of. So we'll have night before and morning of. Just a mental note for you guys. But Carolina, nothing late about these guys. They are right on time, playing very, very good. You got to remember, 2 years ago, these guys made it to the finals of the NCAAB tournament and looking very much that type of team this year. 13-1 straight up at the Dean Dome, 16-13-1 against the number this season, 7-3 in their last 10 games, but just 3-6-1 against the number. So we're not alone in realizing how good this Carolina team is. In fact, the better teams get, the more aggressive bettors get betting on them, and of course the books adjust the lines. And the same thing on the opposite side when teams are not playing well, like Notre Dame, 12-17 on the season, just 2-8 on the road, but they're 7-3 against the number. So there it is. The books making adjustments because they know that bettors will shy away from betting against a team that plays poorly, so they give them a ton of points. And here they are, 6-4 against the number in their last 10 games, despite going 5-5 straight up over that time span. We look at the Heels. What have you done for me lately? These teams played not this season yet, so it was last year at Notre Dame. It was all Carolina in that one. We look at what Notre Dame's done coming into this one. They have won 5 of their last 6 games, so saving the best for last and beating Wake Forest and Clemson at home in their last 2 games. 2 teams that are projected to make it into the NCAA tournament. Their only loss at Syracuse, which is, if you look at those other 2 teams compared to the Orange, man, they're far superior to them. We look at North Carolina. Well, these guys have been an absolute wrecking crew, winning 5 of their last 6. Their only loss at Syracuse as well, but they did lose at home to Clemson. But of course, that was following up on the heels of that Duke win. Carolina has just been very, very impressive across the board. Defensively, 30th best in shooting percentage against from the floor, 44th in guarding against the 3, and of course on the boards, simply dominating on the defensive end. On the offensive side, Carolina not quite as efficient, and Notre Dame dinging it up. Of course, their head coach, coached at Penn State, where he did a lot more with less, in a tougher conference. Once again, Carolina on the boards for this one. I think, I think a lot of people will start to gravitate towards Notre Dame in this one because they're getting a ton of points and they've been covering a lot of spreads, and Carolina hasn't been. But I'll tell you what, probably not a great idea. I look for Carolina to really turn it up and blow them out of the building. I'm going to take the Heels, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.